All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody. How we doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Man, listen, I want to make sure I get to this 1 second. So listen, I'm going to do an introduction really fast, man. Happy Mother's Day, first of all, to all the moms out there that are just crushing it, doing your thing. Whether you lost a child, whether you are a godmother, whether you are fur mommy, like whatever you are, you're loving on somebody and helping them to have and experience the best life possible. So shout out to every single one of you on today. So listen, y'all, just in case you didn't know, we are doing our first 90-day day trading boot camp. Y'all, I'm so excited for this because I was asked to do it by some of my amazing sisters in Belgium. And then I was like, well, since I'm going to do this for them, I'll put it out there to everybody else. So whoever really wants to learn how to trade, and definitely have that community backing them and being able to bounce ideas off of one another, connecting with people in different locations and whatnot, and then having that one-on-one time with someone who's willing to show you what you're doing right, what you may need a little help on. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is what you need to do. You need to go ahead and sign up for that boot camp. And you have 12 hours or a little less than 12 hours, y'all, to get 10% off because it's Mother's Day, right? So I'm, of course, feeling generous and blessed. And so that's the reason why I wanted to make sure that everybody has that opportunity to, get it for a cheaper price, okay? So with that being said, y'all, go ahead, like the video right now. Also, make sure that you share this video, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell, y'all, if you want to know when I'm going live, especially me doing these pop-ups like I'm doing. Make sure you hit that bell so when you see that I'm going live, you can jump on, okay? So we're going to get into it. I'm going to have a little music playing in the background, all that good stuff. And then this way you can kind of have an experience, right? But I'm going to go over a couple of things before we do this. So one thing, y'all, I want to make sure that everyone is doing, please, please, please make sure that before you enter any trade or considering entering any trade or considering buying something from an investor standpoint that is mentioned on tonight, y'all, I am not a financial advisor. I say this all the time. I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm not a licensed trader. I am a student. I study the financial markets. I am being taught. I do what I am shown, and I take it to the next level by executing. Okay. And then because I get certain results, that's the reason why I share with people who are looking to just find out what they can invest in and what they can trade, or at least seeing if trading is for them. Okay. Y'all, any type of trading and investing, it all is very risky. So make sure that you are doing your own due diligence before you do anything, before you execute on any trades, or before you invest in anything. Please, please, please make sure that you are doing that. All right. So with that being said, let's get into it. So we're going to start out with my favorite. We're going to start out with my favorite, of course. Okay. And that is gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete everything off of here. But we're going to go to the month first because this is for people who are looking to invest as well as those who trade like myself. Okay. So if you do both things, y'all got you covered, just like me. So first and foremost, I'm going to delete all of this. Let's see. There we go. And so what I typically do is, y'all, I color coordinate my stuff so I know what time frame that I'm looking at. It's going to tell me, all right, this is what I'm doing. I don't know if y'all can see my screen. If you can, let me know if you can see my screen, okay? Just so that way I know that I'm good to go. Okay? So anyway, so here we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the last monthly high, like the highest it went. And then, of course, the low. So the reason I do this, y'all, so that way I can kind of get an idea of where price likes to go, where it's been. And that keeps me on point with helping me with making the adjustments and stuff when I'm looking to enter a trade, and then also from an investor standpoint. All right, so here we go. So the highest it went last month is here at 2048, and then the lowest it went was 1950. So that gives us a monthly zone, right? So then I'm gonna go down to the week. So my week is gonna be a different color, y'all. All right, I'm gonna change the color, but just give me a second. I want to clone it, and then I'll make the new color. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna make this a bit bigger so that way I can see it. Let me know, y'all, if this is making sense so far. This is just what I do. Everybody trades differently. Everybody marks the charts up differently. That's totally up to them. Whatever works for them, great. Kudos to them. Keep it going. Okay. So this is the high for the week was the same as the monthly high. And then this was the low for last week. All right. So we are starting a new week, of course. That's why this candle is here. So now we're going to drop down to to the day. My bad. All right, I'm gonna make this a bit bigger so that way I can see. So the day close is the same as the week. So got it. So now I'm gonna change this to my next color for the day. And once I mark the highest it went for the day, the previous day, which was Friday, boom. So now I know this is my zone for the month. I know that since I don't have a different color up here, that means that my high must be either this or this, right? For the week. And then, of course, the day I have a high, but I don't have a low. So that means, bam, same thing. So now, y'all, I'm dropping down to the 4 hour. So for my traders, this is going to help you out. What I personally do, y'all, is I use something called the Fibonacci. So now that I have my zones telling me, all right, this is the monthly high, this is the monthly low, like the lowest it went last month. This is the highest it went for the day. This is the lowest it went for the week. Got it. So this tells me that either my high for the week is here or it was here, whichever one. All right. So now I got that. I'm going to put my fib on for my traders. So looks like we're in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a sell to see if price is going to continue to drop. Let's see. So I do it here. All right, cool. So we're going to see if price is going to continue to drop or if it's going to come up. Now I can also do a buy as well. I'm going to do that too. All right. I just need to find a good area. So I'll do that month. Bam. Let me know if y'all can still see. Oh man, I should have moved it over some. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. All right. So I know this looks like a lot, y'all. I just need you to just bear with me. All right. Just give me a second. But this helps me because I'm going to take this off. So this is going to be my potential for the sale. If it comes back up here, more than likely it's going to drop down unless it covers that. And this is what I do, y'all. Like every time I just do the same old thing because I just want to know what's going on, what it has the potential to do. But I learned this when I went into a particular, I was actually partnered with a company and they have an amazing educator, y'all. Man, he teaching us how to use the fib. And I was like, okay, I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty dope. So all I'm doing here for the sale, y'all, is just hypothetically, let's say, all right, gold comes back up. We need to see, because this is like the golden zone, okay? The 50%, the 618, this is like the golden zone. So price typically hits this area every single time. It's like it's a repeat. So what could potentially happen is if it breaks this previous daily high, then it could come up to that 50% 61. Oh my goodness. That 50% 618 zone. And because this has been selling, it could hit this zone, push back down. If it breaks this zone, then the 78, the 886 zone, this could be the next potential zone that it hits, breaks back down, and it could hit this previous monthly high and then go back up, break down. We don't know, but this is just, these two zones is to tell us what we're looking for, right? So that's for the sale. So now I'm going to take this out because we got that mark. Cool. So we don't have too much going on. So now I'm going to do the same thing for the buy, y'all. Same thing for the buy. 50, 618. So now I'm going to do that here. And as y'all can see, price already did that. So it broke through here. It came down in here and it's kind of hovering above it. So now we need to see what it's going to do. Is it going to continue to push up and come into this zone, come back down? What we doing? All right. And then, of course, we're going to do our zone down here to 786, 886. So it's already hit that, as you can see. So we gone. So it looks like gold will potentially continue to buy, y'all. It's going to continue to buy, possibly. We'll see. But y'all, this is what I do every single time. All right, cool. So now that I got the buy zone mark, I got the sales. Good. All right, I can delete it now. Cool. So this is what my chart looks like on the 4 hour. Y'all, I trade with the candlestick patterns. So what I'll be showing people in the day trading bootcamp, the 90-day day trading bootcamp, what I'll be showing them is how to read candlestick patterns. So when you combine the patterns with, of course, marking up your zones, using the field, all of these things is going to help you with optimal entries and also helping you with your take profit points. So like, let's say here, let me make this a little bit bigger for y'all, okay? Make this a bit wider because now we got our zones marked and everything. Okay, so this is our monthly, the highest it went for the last month. And then this was the low for the last week. The lowest it went for last week. All right, bet. So now that we know this, it's looking like right now, price is standing between that day and that week, right? Okay, cool. Well, if it's standing between the day and the week, what I will be looking for is if this is a legit engulfing candlestick pattern, because this candle has engulfed this one. If this is a legit engulfing candlestick pattern, then we should see a continuation of a buy, right? And that means that the buy should break this previous daily high from Friday. If it breaks and closes above here, then hypothetically, y'all, price should, okay? Price should, at a minimum, hit this sell 5618 zone. Hypothetically. So we could use this as a potential take profit point, right? So if price was to continue to buy, because this was a legit engulfing candlestick pattern, okay, and price continues to move up, break above this previous daily high, and continues, this could potentially be a take profit point. Okay, so you could actually have two. So price sat here for a minute, came down, boom, came up, hit again, finally broke through. So you can have take profit one, take profit, take profit one, take profit two. Okay. And then of course this monthly high could be potentially a take profit three. But again, that's only if price goes up. Okay. So like, let's say, market opens tomorrow, stock market opens tomorrow, price comes up, okay, hits this first one, it could come back down to this daily high and then come back up. It could pierce through here, but close above here and go back up. It could do many different things, y'all. But what we're looking for is the break and close above this previous daily high. That would mean that this candlestick pattern, the engulfing pattern, is legit. That's it. That's all. If it's not, okay, if this is not a legit engulfing pattern, saying, hey, it's about to go back into a real deal buy and probably break the previous high that it had, okay, for the previous month, then guess what? We'll be looking at that sell, which was this pattern over here, okay, where you had your evening star at the top, then you had another evening star here. So you got all this wick action here, and you had another evening star here. So this could potentially turn into a sale. So if that did happen, then what could happen is it could come here. And these are all hypotheticals, y'all. That's the reason why learning these patterns is very, very important. Okay, so it could come back into here, and then, you know, maybe come back up here, and then bust down. Okay, and if that happens, then you're looking at a couple of different take profit points here. So I would say I need to look over some more. Give me a second, y'all. So like I would do so a potential one here. So you could say take profit 1, take profit 2, and in this zone, you know, or down here, take profit 3. Okay. And that's what you could do. So you have either potential buy once this breaks and close above here, take profit 1, take profit 2. This is all hypothetical, y'all, because we cannot guarantee anything when we're looking at the markets. We're just looking at patterns and then using technical analysis and combine that with fundamental based off of what happens with the news tomorrow. So when the stock market opens, tomorrow, gold is going to make some moves. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. For my U.S. residents, what's happening with gold right now is the timing for gold's movement, big moves, have kind of shifted. So what's happening right now is I'm finding that on the London session, y'all, this is when gold is making moves. So between 1 a.m. Central, so that's 2 a.m. Eastern. So between 1 a.m. Central and roughly like 6 or 7 a.m. Central, you can actually get in as a trader. You can actually get in and get some pips. Okay, because those have been for the past, I say like maybe 2 months now. Those have been very, very profitable times for me once I shifted. Okay, so like I said, y'all, either when the market opens like legit with the stock market, price could, depending on what happens and what news comes out, price could break above this previous daily high for Friday. Okay, close above here. This would be take profit 1, potentially take profit 2. Okay, if it doesn't and it comes back in here, then what could happen is price will come back, you know, in this, it'll stay in this zone, y'all, this 5618 zone, and then it will have to break and close below this previous weekly low. If it closes below this previous weekly low, then we're looking at possible take profit 1, take profit 2, which is the 786-886 zone. Okay, that's what these two lines are, the 786-886 zone from the field. So if that's making sense, y'all, please make sure that you're like letting me know, comment, say, yep, that makes sense to me. I get it. It's perfect, you know. So yeah, so here we go. All right, so now that I did that, from an investor standpoint, y'all, what I want to show y'all is looking at the monthly. Okay, so we're gonna look at the month. Let me do this. If I do this, there we go. So look, with gold right now, y'all, just in case you didn't know, gold has hit an all-time high. It was like 2075 or something like that this year. So I would just say, if you're investing, man, still buy gold, especially if you're a U.S. resident. Still buy gold, because with the stuff that's going on in the United States and against the United States, your best bet as an investor is to make sure you just keep gold. Keep gold available. All right. You can buy by the gram. You can buy by the ounce if you have the money. This price point, y'all, that it's at right now is what gold is costing in US dollars per ounce. Not everybody can afford to pay for about an ounce. That's why I said just buy by grams. Do something instead of not doing anything at all. Okay, but as you can see, price has been on the upward movement. Okay, and it's already hit an all-time high. So we're just watching it right now to see what happens. All right, so now we got gold knocked out. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to crypto, man. Crypto. Y'all know I love crypto. All right, so I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really traded crypto like that in a good little minute. I've been like super busy, right? But I will say this, y'all, I still mark the stuff up because I invest. And when I do have the time to look, like on the weekends, like I used to do, and set my alerts and all that good stuff, then I'll definitely get back to trading crypto like I used to do. But it's just been pretty busy, with everything going on. But it's all good. I still mark it up, y'all. So I'm going to remove all these drawings so that way we can talk investors, and then for people who trade crypto as well. Okay, just because I'm not heavy in trading it right now does not mean that I'm not gonna mark it up, because I still do. So remember what I did with gold. I marked the highest it went for the previous month, and I color coordinated so I know what colors I have for the month, and I know what colors I have for the week, the day, and 4 hours. All right, so now this is the previous month. So I marked as high as it went and the lowest it went for the previous month. Now I'm going down to the week, and I'm going to do the same thing. Previous week, I'm going to mark it. I'm going to change the color in a second, y'all. Okay, so my week, bam. And if this making sense, y'all, let me know in the comments, right? Let me know what's making sense to you. I'm not going to be on here much longer, but, All right, so bam, I got my week high. I got my week low. Now I'm going to the day. And I'm going to do the same thing for the day, y'all. Same thing for the day. So this was Friday. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to change the color as soon as I get it where I need it. So again, I'm marking the highest it went and the lowest it went. Not the open and the close, y'all. The highest it went and the lowest it went. All right, cool. Now that I have that, I got all my month, week, and day marked. Okay. So now, same thing. I'm gonna do the fib, y'all. So we're gonna get this fib out. So looks like we're gonna be doing a sale mark. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a sale mark to see if price comes back down. So I went from the previous high to the previous low. Okay, previous high, previous low. And then again, y'all, the 50% 618 zone is like price always comes back here. It never fails. So I'm going to change this color to red because that's telling me when I see this box, I'm looking for price to come to this box and potentially probably hover in here and come back down. If it breaks this and it's telling me, oh, okay, we going to the next potential resistance and it's probably going to push back down, okay? But that just gives me an idea of what I'm looking for. And y'all, these zones are really good to help you in creating your take profit points, okay? And I'm gonna go through that one more time once I mark this. So we got our 786, 886 zone mark. Cool. So when y'all see these dotted lines, remember, this is the field. I got my 786, 886 zone mark. The red box is my 5618. So now I'm going to take this off so I don't have a whole bunch of stuff going on. Cool. Looks clean, right? All right. So now, this is what we're doing. We're looking at this for the trade, right? So since price has come down to 25.8, now we're sitting here at 27. Okay, cool. Well, if price closes above this previous daily high, remember my red is my day. Okay, so if it closes above this previous daily high, then we have the potential for this bottom of this 5618 zone. We have the potential for this to become a take profit point. So what I would do is I would just put a line here and then I'm going to make it green. Green means money, right? So this is a potential take profit. And then the top of this box could be your potential second take profit. And then because we have this high, this weekly high, that could be your third take profit, right? So if price continues to go, so let's just say hypothetically, okay, Bitcoin breaks this previous daily high in a buy, where you have your potential take profit one. So it could wick this, come back down, touch this or wick this daily high. This could now become your support, and then it plays around because that's what Bitcoin could do, okay? And then break above this. This is your 5618 zone, right? So it could break above this potential take profit zone, and then or point, and then hit in this box, hit the top of the box, wick it, hit the weekly high, whatever. All right, but y'all, all you're doing is just using these zones as potential take profit points. So if you know and you're studying candlestick patterns, right, then you should be looking for potential moves. Like, okay, so we have this pin bar here. Just you know what I'm saying? So the sellers couldn't maintain control. They went down, but then the buyers was like, nope, we got this. So then you have another buy. Then it consolidated a bit. So now we need to see buyer momentum continue with a close above this daily high. If it does that, y'all, you have a strong possibility that price is going to eventually hit the bottom of this 5618 zone. Time frame, y'all, I cannot give you that because I do not control Bitcoin. I do not control everybody's movements, thoughts, and anything as it pertains to the purchase and or sale of Bitcoin. What I can say is the probability of it hitting this once price closes above this daily high is highly likely, right? It's highly likely, okay? So if that helps you, then let me know. Now, listen, y'all, what could happen too, all right, let's just say hypothetically, price does come up here, hits this, but it does not close above here. Then what the next move could potentially be is it at a minimum comes back to this daily high, maybe even this monthly low, okay? And then goes into consolidation. And if it breaks down some more, then guess what? You have already take profit points, hypothetically, right? Because you have your daily low here and you have a weekly low here. So price always touches at a minimum, y'all, whether it closes on the line or not, but it always touches. So it could wick it like it did here, okay? It could wick it like it did here, like it did here. You see what I'm saying? So this is considered a touch because it hit this monthly low. It hit the monthly low. It broke below the monthly low. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is if it does come up and hit this and then it doesn't break above and it starts coming back down, y'all, I would look at take profit zones in these lines because price is going to at least touch 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Okay, so if that makes sense, y'all, let me know. Let me know. I'm about to go to the monthly for my investors. So traders, this is what you're looking at. Okay, you're waiting for a break and close above here. If this is legit a buy, if it does not close above here, then we have our continuation for the sale because of our candlestick patterns. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Either buy to the 5618 zone, or it doesn't close above here and it continues to come down. So you could be looking at take profit zones in these areas. All right, so we're going to go up to the month so that way y'all can look at it from an investor standpoint for those who want to invest in Bitcoin. Okay. So I previously had this marked up. I'll end up doing it again. But let's do this there so you can see. All right, cool. So what we're looking at right now is we had our pivot point here. So this could possibly be your floor. Okay. This could possibly be your floor. So if we're looking at for this month, let's say this month it pushes back up, it comes back, and it closes above this previous monthly high, then we're looking for a continuation for the buy. Y'all, if it continues to come back down this month, like continues for the rest of this month, and then next month also is selling, then y'all, we have our sale for Bitcoin. Okay, so that will mean you'll be waiting. You'll be waiting and for it to hit a floor for real, and then that's when you'll be looking to buy again, y'all. So right now, if you want a dollar cost average, by all means do that. But I'm saying right now it's not like, hey, you should be buying Bitcoin like in massive quantities at this moment. Okay, so that's for all my crypto people who like Bitcoin. So let's look at ETH, y'all. So I done gave y'all the move for the trade and of course from an investor standpoint. So again, I'm about to delete all this stuff, y'all. So don't worry about it. Well, actually, I don't want to delete all this. I can do it again. It don't matter. So we're gonna do the same thing for ETH. Okay. Previous high for the month. For the previous month. And I color code, remember? So we color code this every single time, man. Make sure we good. Gotta make sure we good. And if y'all get something from this, let me know. Let me know. All right, and we're gonna mark the previous low for the month. For the previous month. All right, so I got my zone. Previous high for the month. Previous low for the previous month. Now we're gonna go to the week. And I do this every single time. So if I'm going to be trading something, y'all, too, I make sure I do this for everything that I trade. So this is my color for the week. Same thing. Just need to make this a little bit bigger to make sure I'm good. All right, cool. So now we got our high and our low. The highest it went for the previous week. And the lowest it went for the previous week. And I'm going down to the day. Y'all, if you do the same thing every single time, this is what increases your probability of becoming a profitable trader. And then, of course, as an investor, because you're not sitting here guessing. We do not gamble. We don't guess. When we're trading, we're moving off of analysis. Whether you're a technical analysis person, whether you're fundamental, whether you do both, whatever it is, all right, we just need to make sure we're using some type of strategy and not just winging it, because we don't guess and all that stuff. Because if you do that, more than likely you're going to lose your money, y'all. I'll tell you that now. And investing and trading is not for the weak, and definitely not for people who are gamblers. All right, so there we go. So we got our daily high, daily low. So now we're going to go down to the 4 hour, and I'm going to pull out the fib, y'all. Once again, I'm going to pull out the fib. So let's see. So it looks like, just like with Bitcoin, I'm going to do a sell markup with the fib. So this was the previous high and previous low. There we go. So now, again, y'all, 5618 zone. Price likely will hit here because this is our golden zone. So now I got, bam. And then, of course, if it breaks and closes above here, then we have our other zone, which is the 786 and 886. So if it goes there, y'all, then we know, okay, we're looking to see if it's going to continue to push through or push back down towards the 5618 zone. All right, everybody got that? 5618, this is a box. 786, 886 zone, that's the dotted lines. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm taking this fib off because I know what that means. So now the same thing, y'all. This is for the trading portion when it comes to Ethereum. So again, because the price is sitting in between the previous daily high and the previous daily low, we need to see a break to the upside and a close above the upside of the daily high, right? We need to see a close above this. That's going to give us the idea, okay, we may be looking for this bottom of the 5618 zone to be a potential take profit point. Now, because this is a weekly high in that same zone, then either the bottom or this weekly high could be a potential take profit zone. Okay, that's totally up to you. This could be your take profit too, the top of here. If it continues to move to the upside, then this could be your next take profit point, which is your 786, 886 zone. So this could be your third take profit point. This could be your fourth take profit point. Okay, that's only if we have a close above the previous daily high. If that does not happen, and let's say it pierces and doesn't continue, and it closes back down in this underneath the daily high, then y'all, the likelihood that it's going to go down into a sell, that increases. Is it a guarantee? No, because crypto is very, very volatile, y'all. Okay, so it doesn't have as fluid of movement as trading gold or your traditional Forex. All right, cryptocurrency is a bit different. So, you know, what we would think would happen may not happen. And this is why when I'm showing people trading, one of the biggest things I always tell them is always use your stop and profit. So that just means that when price is going in your favor and you're in profit, move your stop loss up to where if it does push back, be it down because you're buying or up because you're selling, then you're still going to close out in profit. Okay, meaning you're going to still make money no matter what. So if price breaks this daily high, closes above here, we're looking for a potential buy. Continuation for the buy. Okay, if it does not and it breaks this, closes back below this daily high, then y'all, we should be looking for a potential sale, which you already have possible take profit take profit points because you have your daily low, you have your monthly low, and you have your weekly low here. Okay. So you don't even have to create a take profit point because price more than likely will touch at least or pierce these zones. All right. So if that makes sense, y'all, please, please, please just mark it, screenshot it, whatever you need to do. These are your potential sales zones, take profit zones, and these are your potential take profit zones for a buy. Okay. And y'all will learn more about this when you sign up for the Day Trading 101. I mean, Day Trading 101, the 90-day. I'm so used to being doing it. But anyway, so the 90-day day trading boot camp. Okay. And right now, like I said, for the next, less than 12 hours, you have the chance to get this 10% off, y'all, in honor of Mother's Day, you know. So for all my mommies out there, if you still have your mom and you want to learn how to trade so that way you can go out and, you know, send her on an all expenses paid trip one day, or, you know, retire your mom. Like, I wish I could do those type of things. Even though, you know, my mom isn't here, but if my mom was alive, that would be like one of the biggest things on my list, is being able to like retire my mom and send her on trips, you know what I'm saying? So she could just enjoy life and everything for all she did for me. So that's the reason why I wanted to do this 10% off, y'all. It's not just for moms, it's for anyone who just wants to do something for their family, especially their moms. So that's why you're getting that 10% off, y'all. All right. So we got Bitcoin for trading and investing, and we got ETH covered for trading. Now I'm going to go to the month, y'all, for the investing part. And then after that, we're going to go to one of my potential investments in the stock market, and then we're going to close this out. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. So same thing. Y'all, if y'all notice, Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of look similar. So watch. See? Look similar, right? Not exact, but look similar. So we have our floor over here, which was June, July of last year. Previous floor. Okay. So what could happen, and this is not a guarantee on anything, okay? But what could happen, and as you can see, price hit there again. So it touched it. It didn't go and close below. It touched it. So if y'all notice this is what happens in the market, y'all. So anyway, right now what we're looking at, similar thing like Bitcoin. Y'all, if this continues to sell this month, and especially in the month of June, that's going to actually be a evening star pattern on the monthly chart. So it has the potential to come back down. Will it come back down to this 1071 area? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Especially given everything that's happening in the United States against the cryptocurrency market, I really could not tell you. But what I would say is dollar cost average right now, y'all, don't put all of your money into one particular cryptocurrency, and don't put the amount that you can't part with. So I would say, like, if you're like me, you go to Starbucks a lot, put your Starbucks money in. Right? I mean, I know it's not going to be a lot, y'all. It's okay to start small. You know, that's why I always end my lives with that quote from Arthur Ashe, and I say to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can, because the idea is to build your investing muscle. Okay? Build your investing muscle. So if you get in a habit of, instead of, you know, every week I'm going to Starbucks 3 times a week, well, maybe I'll just do once a week, and then the amount that I would normally spend on those 2 trips, I put that into some cryptocurrency. I got it. You don't have 1,800 right now, okay, to buy one full Ethereum. So what? Buy what you can with what you have at the moment, okay? That you know you would blow. Not your rent money, not your light bill money, not, you know, whatever you need for your kids or whatever. put in what you know you would waste on fast food, whatever, things that's not going to add value into your life. You just like it. It's like a vice for you. So that's the reason why I'm using that example. So remember, y'all, like I said, I am not a financial advisor. Okay. I'm not licensed. I'm not a licensed trader. I am a student. I study the financial markets. That's what I do. And I share with people what I'm learning and what I'm applying and what is working for me. Okay. So right now, Ethereum, if it continues in the sale for this month, and then the month of the month of June is a sale, that is your evening star pattern on a month. So more than likely, price is going to continue to go down. Okay. How long it would take to come back to this area, if it does, I cannot say. If it does not do that, and it continues to, push back up or whatever, then guess what? Our eyes would be on this previous monthly high. We would need to see Ethereum break and close above this previous monthly high, this 2146. If it does that, y'all, then that means you dollar cost averaging, your balance is going to go up. And you continue to do your whole dollar cost averaging, okay? So if that makes sense, y'all, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So now we're going to go to the last thing, y'all, for tonight. And just so y'all know, these are a couple of things that I've been looking at. And I've sent this out to some of the people that's on my email list. All right. This section right now is just for investors. So if you have been, on just because you want to trade, by all means, if you want to exit, cool. But I'm speaking to my investors right now. So for people who are scared or a bit hesitant to invest in cryptocurrency, there is a stock, in a sense, that you could invest in that gives you the gains of the cryptocurrency market, in a sense, without the ownership, though. And that is what I have highlighted right here: Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So if you go into your Charles Schwab, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade account, whichever broker you have in the stock market, okay, you can put in GBTC, okay, and then you will be able to, whenever or if ever you decide to purchase it, you can purchase your shares there. So the reason I'm saying this is because you get the gains of the Bitcoin market just in the stock market. What do I mean by that? So I'm going to click on this. So right now, GBTC, it closed on Friday in the $14 mark price point. So that's cool. Why? Because the low it had gotten to was $7 ish. Okay. So a little bit above $6, because this was a low here. What's so was 761. Okay, cool. So the low was like 761. Well, if I would have seen that, if I would have been paying attention, and I would have noticed this candlestick pattern here, morning star on a month, then I would have been buying. Well, actually, this is when I started buying. What's this, May? Oh, yeah. So this is when I started buying. I started buying back in March. Yeah, so I was good. See? So, yeah, I saw the candlestick pattern. And then when I saw that this started buying again, I was like, oh, okay, bam. So let's get it. Let's start buying some shares. And so I started back buying. I think it was I was trying to buy when it was $11 or whatever, but TD Ameritrade wasn't letting me do it. So I ended up getting it at like $14 or something like that. So yeah. So this one is pretty much one of those things where you can actually purchase without the risk of the cryptocurrency market. But you get the gains as Bitcoin goes up, but also the share price goes down when the price of Bitcoin goes down. Okay. But this is in the stock market. So if you feel more comfortable within the stock market, then guess what? This is something you can invest in. All right. And then last thing, y'all, I'm going to go to Apple, because we talk about Apple. So I had this marked for a while now. I actually was waiting for a price to come down here, but when I saw that it was not happening and it actually started to break, so we have our move here, right? uh this was a buy, and then when I saw this happening again, March, I was like, yo, don't look like we coming back down to the 5618 right now, so let me go ahead and buy me some shares. And then since then I've been gaining, and my percentage is up like 14% or 15%, 14 to 15% since I started buying back in March. Okay. Again, so those are just two things, y'all. There's more things that I'm invested in within the stock market, but I would just say this, y'all. At the end of the day, as an investor, patience pays, but knowing how to trade, to be honest, y'all, will definitely help you with making a better decision as when to enter, as well as studying the company. What's happening in the news with that company? Apple dropped this whole savings account thing. When I say them dropping that savings account, they're giving their customers 4.15%. God, that's higher than my actual high yield savings account that I have with American Express. So I'm sitting here like, man, I gotta switch to Apple. I'm saying I gotta switch to Apple. So, but that actually helped with the movement and the buying potential of Apple. Okay, so this is the highest it has been, y'all. So we're looking at 183. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If it continues to go past here, then I thank God that I sat here and I got it when I did. But I'm looking to see what happens here. Okay. So if I were you, because it's already, and I believe it's like at the 52-week high or something, if you want to buy, that's fine, but it's already almost at the all-time high. So, if you hadn't gotten in down here, even down here, then you might be a little bit too late to see some massive gains. You're talking about $10 per share, which is cool, depending on how many shares you buy. But I would just say, I'm keeping my eyes out for this to see what happens here at this all-time high. Okay, because it could potentially hit here again and then push back down, kind of, retrace a bit, and then that will be your time. Average down, meaning buy as the price goes down. So that way, when it does come back up, boom, you picking back up, profit. Because you're going to average down and then dollar cost average on up. Right? So you'll just increase your shares, and then over time, you'll end up increasing your percentage in profit. Okay? So I hope this helps somebody, y'all. One more time, just want to let y'all know that we are doing a 90-day day trading boot camp. You can click the link to get your 10% off today or within the next 11 hours and however many minutes. You can click the link in the description box of this video, y'all. So that way you can get your 10% off and you can learn the skill, take your time with the skill, be able to get on 2 live sessions per week with me and the community. Also, you're getting homework, y'all. So it's not like you're just going to get on here and I'm doing trade signals and stuff. I do not do trade signals. Y'all, that's not my thing. I help people to learn the skills. So that way you can go out, and if you're a mom, you can go teach your kids. If you're a dad, you can go teach your kids. If you're an auntie, you can go teach your nieces and nephews, whoever. You can go out here and get your family members onto this by you knowing what to do. Okay. So 2 live sessions per week. That'll be on Sundays and Wednesdays. If we have more U.S. residents that sign up, then I'll be doing them 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays and Wednesdays. And then, like I said, you'll get homework. I'll be teaching you or giving you access to the Candlestick Bible, plus helping you to understand it, because you'll get work that you need to do according to the Candlestick Bible that helps you to memorize what the candlestick patterns look like. And then also showing you how to use the fibs. I know I gave you a glimpse of it, but we'll go into more depth while doing the boot camp. And then also, y'all, when you sign up, each month that you pay for, you'll get 1 30-minute live session with me, one-on-one, not a group session, but one-on-one with me. All right. So I hope this helps somebody. Go ahead, click the link in the description box of this video. Like the video, y'all. Share the video. Comment on the video what you got from this, what made sense to you, what didn't, what would you like to learn more about, what you need help with as it pertains to trading and or investing. Okay, when it comes to trading Forex and or investing in crypto or the stock market. All right. So with that being said, I hope y'all had a great day. Happy Mother's Day again to all the mothers out there. Go get your 10%. All right. And I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.